right, let's go back to the NFL now and talk about the AFC playoff picture, which really, boy, it was jumbled. We didn't think this would be the equation a couple weeks ago. But when you look at it, BMAC, now, your Steelers, the 3 seed, will host Miami next week in the wild card, and Oakland. I mean, 3 weeks ago, they're everybody's pick to be the 2 seed. They're going to win the West. The Chiefs are going to have to be the road team. They're going to have to be the wild card. No, Chiefs are now the 2 seed. They get a first-round bye. They'll play their first game in 2 weeks at home, and it's the Raiders going on the road as the 5 seed to Houston. Their quarterback issues have been compounded today. What do you make of the matchups?
Well, I think we have an entertaining playoff setup for the AFC. Now, granted, I would love to see Oakland with Derek Carr,
that's
Miami with Ryan Tannehill,
right?
But unfortunately, that's the nature of the game in the NFL.
When you look at it, BMAC, because if you break it down like that, Houston's got Tom Savage. He might not even be able to go because he's in concussion protocol. It could be Connor Cook for the Raiders, the third stringer who got mop-up duty today. If McGloin can't go, Matt Moore, the backup in Miami. It's really New England, Kansas City, and your Steelers, and that's it, right?
Yeah, that's what you see based on looking at the injury report and the experience. Of course, Tom Brady, Big Ben, and Alex Smith. Outside of that, these other teams are dealing with quarterbacks that are not used to playing in the playoffs, better yet the regular season. Think about that. Connor Cook, McGloin, Moore. You got guys that are not used to playing in the regular season. Now they're playing in the most critical time, which is the playoffs. So you look at these matchups, anything can happen. This is a toss-up between Oakland and Houston.
Sure.
I think on paper, Oakland has a better team assembled, but they haven't been able to put that paper team on film just yet and be consistent, especially the defense. You transition to the 3 and the 6 seed here, Miami and Pittsburgh. Yes, a few weeks ago, well, midway through the season, Pittsburgh traveled down to Miami. That was the emergence of Jay Ajayi. That's when he just introduced himself to the entire country based on his skill set. Can he do the same thing? Remains to be seen, but I really believe, based on what we have here in the first-round matchups, I love Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh, especially at home, and getting an opportunity to get revenge.
Oh, yeah. And I think Pittsburgh, if your Steelers do win, they would go to Kansas City in the final round, which in the next round, which actually would be better for them so that you only play New England if you play New England in the championship round. It's not like you'd have to play New England right away. You'd be able to go to KC, theoretically. It could be the Steelers in New England if you project down the road.